Today we will be learning the 2020-21 Culture Week that is taking place for those scholars that are coming back in person. First off, this is your mid-year teacher's photo. On the left side, you have Ms. Erecero, then Ms. Menchaca, Ms. Benavides, Mr. Cantu, and Ms. King. We all wearing masks, trying to be safe, and this is how it would look like when you're back in person in the building. Your 5th grade schedule in person this is how it's going to look like. From 7:45 to 8 is going to be arrival. Then you'll follow along with the in-person scholars. You're going to be following along in your space at home. So from 8 to 8:30 you'll have homeroom, then 8:30 to 9:30 science, 9:30 to 10:30 we'll have reading class, 10:30 to 11:30 math, 11:30 to 12:30 we'll have lunchtime or a break, 12:30 to 1:30 we'll have specials, then from 1:30 to 3:30 you'll either have clubs, enrichment, or recess depending on your homeroom. Then from 3:30 to 4, this is only for in-person scholars, this will be the time for dismissal. Just a quick reminder on the in-person and online expectations. If you are in person, just remember that when you're logging on to Teams, you're also expected to have your mic off, camera on, raise your hands in the team call. You're sitting like a star and your headphones are on. The only difference between the online and in-person is that if you're in person, you're using all the hand signals that we are going to learn today if you need to do something. Do not get up without permission. That way we are making sure that we're all staying safe. There's only one student up at a time. And if you are staying online, make sure that you continue to do the expectations that you've been doing so far. The mic is off, camera on, you raise your hands if you're in the Teams call, and as always, sit like a star. Just remember, this is how sitting like a star looks like. These scholars are doing amazing in sitting like a star. They're all sitting up tall, tracking the speaker, asking and answering questions, and respecting others around them. This is all of the silent signals that we will be using this year. Some of you that are returning, this is just a quick overview of how they look like. Restroom, throw away something, tissue, how to ask for a pencil, and water. So let's see how arrival is going to look like for those coming back in person. So every day you'll come into school wearing your mask. An adult will take your temperature before entering the school to make sure that you are fever-free. After you're cleared, you will get a sanitizer and walk to your homeroom. You will walk to pick up your breakfast from the hallway. After you grab your breakfast and are making your way to the classroom, you will sanitize your hands once again before entering the classroom. Now, if you're late, you can still receive breakfast up to 10 a.m. You will check in at the front office, grab your breakfast, and head to your homeroom class quietly. You will eat quietly while participating in class. Wait for your teacher to give you the okay to clean up. Remember, we're using those hand signals to be safe. Let's see how breakfast looks like. So breakfast is going to be at your desk. You're going to take your materials out and place them on your desk. You're going to hang your backpack on the back of your chair, and after you hang up your backpack, you will get hand sanitizer. You're going to eat silently your breakfast at your table. During breakfast, you are welcome to remove your mask only once you're sitting behind the plastic screen that is placed on your desk. You're going to eat silently at your desk, listen to a morning video, and watch Move This World. To keep everyone safe, we will not be sharing food with our neighbors, and we will work hard to keep our desk and table clean while eating. Breakfast cleanup. Nice and neatly collect your trash at your desk. Put your mask back on. Your teacher will call on you when it's your turn to throw away your trash in the hallway. You will get a pump of hand sanitizer to clean your hands, and then your teachers will help you if you have any spills. Just remember that we're using classroom safety. My classroom looks different now, but it is to keep me and my friends safe. Each table has a clear shield to protect you and others from germs. Every day we will sanitize our hands and desks to help eliminate the germs in our classroom. It is very important for us to stay safe during this time and practice social distancing. It is very important for you to wear your mask at all times to protect yourselves and others around you. Your mask is only to be worn by you. We cannot share our mask with anyone or trade with our friends. Your mask should cover your nose and your mouth at all times. This is how your protective equipment looks like. This is in the how to do it. You're going to wash your hands. You're not going to touch your face or mouth. You're not hugging any classmates. You're going to stay 6 feet apart. And also, this is not a good way to use your mask. You're going to keep it with around your nose and your mouth. You're not going to have it hanging off your ear or on your chin. So let's talk about what is coronavirus. Coronavirus is a little germ that is going around the world right now. Another name for it is COVID-19. It is a germ that gets in the lungs and makes people develop a fever and cough a lot. There are different ways that people can get COVID. It can be spread through coughing or touching. That is why it is so important to practice social distancing. That means I would stay 6 feet away from non-family members. For now, doctors say that I should not shake hands, hug, or touch other people, but I can wave at them. It is okay to touch and hug my family. Because I shouldn't be close to a lot of people right now, I'll be staying at home most of the time. Some people call this quarantine and some call it self-isolation. Quarantine isn't a bad thing. It is just the best way to help COVID go away. My family will help me find fun things to do at home. A lot of schools will be doing something called distance learning, just like some of you are doing it right now. My teachers will send me work and activities home for me, or I might do assignments on the computer or tablet. That's what we use Teams for. I might even get to see my teacher on the computer through live classes. Some ways I can prevent COVID include covering my cough and sneeze with my elbow, using hand sanitizer, not touching my face, and washing my hands. Other people might wear face masks to prevent COVID, and we should all be wearing masks. Washing my hands for at least 20 seconds is very important. I can set a timer or I can sing a short song while I'm washing. One tip that I have is I hum happy birthday twice, and that helps me time myself for 20 seconds. Doing all these things will help flatten or slow the curve, if you have heard that term before, which means that less people will get sick at the same time. This helps the doctors and nurses at the hospital be prepared. If we all do our part with social distancing, washing our hands, and staying at home, COVID will go away and we can do all the things we love to do again soon. If I feel worried or anxious, I can talk to a family member. Everything will be okay. So these are our health expectations. If you're feeling any of these symptoms, it is very important to let your teacher know. If you're experiencing anything like fever, sore throat, coughing, sneezing, trouble breathing, please notify your teacher. If you have to go to the nurse, raise your hand and wait for your teacher to call on you. Your teacher is going to send a message to the nurse with your name and reason for needing assistance. Once the nurse is ready to see you, your teacher will send you to her office. You cannot go to the nurse's office until the nurse tells your teacher that it is safe. These are all the materials that you're going to need when you attend school in person. You're going to need a clear backpack, fully charged computer charger, a pair of headphones, and your mask. Do not share materials. This is for us to continue to be safe. Please keep your materials to yourself. Any materials that are staying at school need to stay at your desk only. Make sure your backpack is cleaned out every day when you get home. In your backpack, you should only have your computer, your charger, and lunch if you don't want the lunch from school. Backpack routine. When you enter the classroom, take out your computer charger, your school supplies, place all materials on your desk. You're hanging your backpacks behind your chair, and you will take some hand sanitizer. This is how the uniforms will look like when in person. Every day, you will wear your IDEA t-shirt and IDEA jacket tucked in with a black belt, khaki pants, knee-length skirt or shorts, all black shoes, and of course, your mask. Let's talk about transitions on the next video.